In the Twin Cities, small private liberal arts college Illinois Wesleyan University will add 3 new majors and 2 academic certificates for students this fall. 2 new offerings are sociology, criminology, and communications, which are often offered at other schools. But the third is something unusual: supply chain management. Good news for business majors there. Only 8 schools in Illinois offer the study as a major, not including IWU. Dean of the School of Business and Economics, Brian McCannon, says, quote, "There's strong demand for individuals with knowledge of the supply chain as its importance in business operations is now made clear," unquote. Academic certificates in dance and intercultural competence will also become available starting in the fall. Lots of disciplines to study there.